Well, guys, we're here. Never thought I'd get this far, starting with that first episode in October. But now we are at the Silver Edition, episode number 50 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Thank you so much for joining. I am your host, that beef jerky guy, Bry, the jerky guy who loves beef jerky the most, and the place to be, the notorious Brian G. So, this is episode 50, and it took me a while to think about what I wanted to film for this episode. But I think in light of what's been going on currently in the world, I wanted to be kind of an emphasis on family, and basically talk about how my family supported me doing this endeavor way back when, and just most recently. So, as you guys might have noticed, I made mention of the fact that my family have a house down in the Cape Cod region of Massachusetts, and in that area there is a beef jerky outlet, and I actually have video I'm going to play for you right now, as well as some pictures of when I made my first trip out there. I took pictures inside the store, but no video, but showcased video later on back at the house of the product that I got. So take a listen. Alright, this is what I got when I went to the beef jerky outlet in South Yarmouth. So I got this bag for spending X amount of dollars or more. I'm not going to say how much I spent, but I will show you what I got for what I spent. Different types of beef jerky: prime rib, lemon pepper, cherry maple, teriyaki, and then a teriyaki flavored smoked beef. They actually have sample stations for each of the sections where you can actually try them all out before you buy them. Chocolate covered bacon. I mean, what else you got to say about that? Prime rib beef jerky. And then if you don't want to go beef but want to do an alternate, something a little more leaner, such as turkey, there's a cherry maple flavored smoked turkey. And then the ultimate bad one is bacon jerky. I mean, technically, you should put that together like that. But in addition to jerky, they actually have some non-jerky stuff. They have different flavors. Type popcorn here. Last couple of things real quick. They actually have dog treats. So I got these for the dogs. They loved them. And then peanuts. They have Toffee Royale peanuts. There's plenty of stuff here. So definitely going to be coming back here again. This is the only location they have in the New England area. They have another one in the Northeast in New York, but there's franchising opportunities available, so who knows? Probably not going to happen, but great time, great first time. Won't be my last. More to come. Bye. So that was pretty much kind of the beginning of what I thought could be a cool idea. And started recording episodes in September, but it really wasn't until Halloween, November 1st, that I decided to actually physically launch a YouTube channel for it. So, and then post all those episodes in that time. So, in the process, I've gotten close to 24 vendors sending me samples that I've reviewed in past episodes and upcoming episodes, and I look forward to doing the same. And I want to thank all those vendors for reaching out to me, for following up with me, and sending me their products. And I hope I was very fair in the reviews that I've given. I feel like the majority of the reviews I give are fair. I think the majority of the product I get is good. So it really takes a lot, I think, for it to not be as good of a quality. And more often than not, if it's the case, it's not anything that I believe anybody has sent me. It's stuff that I've actually bought in stores. So I believe when I buy it, I have a little bit more of a bias because I'm spending my own money doing it. So, but if somebody's sending it to me, I believe they care, and I believe that's been the case with the majority of the people that have sent stuff to me. They really care in the quality of the product. And they want the best possible review, and it's reflective in the quality of the product they sent me, and it's translated well into the reviews I've done. So anyway, I took some pictures back in December of probably one of the highlight Christmas gifts that I got, which is going to be the focus for this. Again, focusing on family. So my wife and kids have been very supportive of me throughout the years, as I hope anyone's spouse would. We're coming up on, it's past 3 months now that I've been out of work, and unfortunately it's not the first time this happened. So I know 10 years ago at this time I was going through a similar situation for different reasons in a much different scenario. Whereas now I have a couple of older kids, one who had just turned 10. Back then, my firstborn had just been born, and I was still in school and all that stuff. So I actually carried the insurance back then, so that was a really big struggle and pain point for us, was collecting unemployment and pretty much allocating 75% of that right towards our health insurance, which we needed, especially given the fact we had a kid. Different case now, my wife carried the insurance. I don't have to worry about that. And then we've had the HEROES Act with the federal unemployment. That's been very helpful. And I've already planned it out with the expectation that it's going to stop at the end of this month, and it's the second of the month right now. So they've been the whole point of this long, drawn-out story, and I've apologized for the past 49 episodes of where I have gone on long, drawn-out stories. But the point of the story is they've been very supportive. My wife, my kids, even my pets, as you can see, as I've been being harassed by Cam the Jerky Cat in the background. So, so family, friends that know that I like this tend around the holidays or birthdays to get me something to related to it. So, so I'm going to show you real quick what I got. Highlight of my gift was the infamous man crates, and I don't know if anyone's ever received a man crate in the past, but with the man crate you can custom build the box to fit the particular needs of the man in your life that you want to buy the gift for. So, really cool option they have here is they have what's called an American Tour Jerky Crate by Star Spangled Meats. I have all this information photographed, and I'm going to post it to kind of as an update, as a preview for this upcoming episode. So basically, Star Spangled Meats sponsors this crate option for man crates. They have a Facebook page at Man Crates, and you can see them on Instagram at Man Crates. It reads as follows: from California to the island of New York, this land was made for sampling meats. Sorry, that'd be my little glee moment there. We've gone coast to coast to assemble the most mouth-watering jerky this country has to offer, from savory honey bourbon brisket and Hawaiian ahi tuna recipes to seasoned strips of Cajun alligator. This gift truly tastes like America. We present to you the gift of America's best jerky, the American Tour Jerky Crate. And it's good timing, seeing that we're coming up on the 4th of July. So, I'd gotten more than just jerky in this crate, but I'm just going to showcase to you some of the jerky and related products that I got here. So, I got a couple of really cool stone coasters. I'm going to leave that here. And if anyone's ever gotten a crate before, you get this little crowbar that you use to open it up, and it's very deceiving. It takes a long time. It took me probably like 10-15 minutes just to pry these boxes open and then dig into it. So we have here Bison jerky. So this is cool. They have something called an everything all natural beef jerky. So everything like what they put on the everything bagels, they have it on a beef jerky stick. So that's pretty cool. And then, let's get some fuzz on here. Tuna jerky, which we've done some fish jerkies in the past. Old Bay seasoned beef jerky from Red Truck Beef Jerky. Uncured bacon jerky from Carnivore Candy West End Barbecue. And then the spicy apple buffalo style all natural chicken bites. That's what I have in that box. And then looking at the second box, because I got two boxes. So these are kind of a mix of other jerkies, as well as some accompanying things that go with the jerky. So, oh, actually, I totally forgot about this. I got a, basically it's a, oh, cool. It's basically a whiskey cookbook of sorts, a recipe book that you can create. Basically, you can just type right in the whiskey name, the distiller, the age, origin, price, sample. It's basically kind of like a passport for whiskey people to chronicle their whiskey journeys. And then again, some things that kind of go well with it: pistachios, some cashews, some citrus chili cashews, and butter toffee almonds from Dave's Meats and Nuts. So, Dave's Meat and Nuts. Sorry about that. So yeah, Merry Christmas. You are great. And then there's a couple other pieces of jerky here. These are more the exotics. These are the alligator strips and the honey bourbon buffalo strips. So actually, I'm very encouraged here because I got them for Christmas. It's been 6 months since Christmas, and the wife has noticed that I haven't really. I still keep these crates because I'm a sucker for marketing, presentation, and layout. So if it's something that's packaged well, I love to keep it as long as I can. In the process of the last 3 months, I've done a major clean out of my house. All this stuff used to be on my bureau, my bedroom, and I actually moved it down into my workspace, home office, home gym, family room, basically right next to the desk where I've done some of my reviews. So yeah, it just it's a lot to review here, and I'm basically just going to use this episode just to thank everyone for visiting and taking part, leaving comments, leaving messages on either my Instagram or my Facebook, as well as leaving comments on YouTube. I just wanted to thank you all for that. And what I'll probably do in the next couple episodes, I've already filmed episode 51, so that's going to go out shortly after this goes out. Probably for the next 2 to 3 episodes, I'll showcase some of the man crate options. And then in the following episodes that come from that, start digging in more to some of the vendor product that I've received, because I've gotten quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't done so already, please, I ask of you, given what's going on right now, not much is happening good luck-wise for me as it relates to the job market. So I kind of look to this as kind of a solace. Just like the channel if you can. You can like the channel hitting down below. And then there's an option when you do like it that you can actually disable notifications. So if it's something where you just think you don't want to be inundated with notifications about new episodes, you can just disable that so you're not getting it in any email. Or if you're on YouTube looking at something else. So, but yeah, you can like the channel here, you can like it here, watch other videos here, and then you can look down on my description line below. You can find information on my other social media channels where you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and see the notorious and Brian's Jerky Journey on the IG. So, thank you once again for this special Silver Edition episode 50 of Brian's Jerky Journey. I hope you enjoyed this journey with me, and you join me on these ones and in the ones in the times to come. Thanks, guys.
Brian's Jerky Journey is past. If you don't like jerky, kiss my ass.
Do you like the jerky crate? Oh, I love the jerky crate. Give me some jerky. Want some more jerky? Oh, yeah. Give me some. Open it up. Open it up.